everyone, DSP here, and welcome to the weekend preview for March 31st, 2013. And if you do celebrate it, happy Easter. If you don't, happy Sunday. That's the same as every other Sunday. Unfortunately, and you would know about this if you actually follow me on Facebook or Twitter, I am feeling a little bit under the weather today. You may not be able to hear it initially in my voice. But what's happening is the seasons are changing, and this literally happens to me every single spring. Is the week that it starts to warm up, and it's gone from like the 30s up to the mid-50s here in Connecticut. Degrees Fahrenheit, by the way. I know I have international fans are like, what are you talking about? Basically, my respiratory system is shot, okay? I've got nasal drip going down the back of my throat. It's disgusting, I know. A little bit of congestion in my nose, but the worst part is a sore throat. And when you have a sore throat and you make your living off of talking, that could be one of the worst fucking things possible. And unfortunately, that's the situation I'm in right now. Actually drinking some peppermint tea to try to make my throat feel better. So I'd actually made a decision today, spur of the moment. When I woke up, I felt horrible, to skip doing a first stream. As you know, for the past several weeks I've been both live streaming on Twitch TV as well as direct capture footage of my video game playthroughs, and I decided I wasn't going to do a stream earlier today because I wanted to conserve my voice, try to sound or feel a little bit better. I do feel a little bit better, by the way, so thank you to all those who on Twitter and Facebook sent me your well wishes. I slept in like 3 extra hours, and I feel a little bit better. My throat's still sore, but it's definitely not as bad as it was. But obviously this is going to negatively affect me and my work schedule and what's going on. So let's talk about this coming week, because this coming week is a unique week for a number of reasons. Because of the amount of games I'm playing, because there's a holiday in there, because this weekend coming up I'm actually going to Wrestlemania with John Rambo. So there's a lot to talk about. So please bear with me, okay? So today, what happens today? If you're watching this live on Easter, I've already uploaded 10 initial videos of my Shadow of the Colossus HD playthrough, which I actually recorded back on Friday. So it's good, again, that with live streaming that I get a surplus of footage, because I have stuff for days like today when I'm shot. If I hadn't had any footage, you would have had nothing. Now you get that, okay? So Shadow of the Colossus HD first 10 videos have uploaded, alright? Skipped the first stream. Now it's around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'm going to actually record this weekend preview and encode it and upload it to the King of Hate vlog. So if you're watching it now, that's why you're watching it. And then I think I'm also going to record my Hateful Truth review of BioShock Infinite. Now remember, there'll be no footage of the game in it, because I don't have 5 hours to take out to do the video editing. I'm just going to be recording the standard style Hateful Truth with people, which people seem to be asking for and saying they want that over me not doing the reviews, okay? A lot of people have been asking me for the review of BioShock Infinite, so I know this will be an important one for everyone. Then I'm probably going to take a break to eat, which I don't even want to go out of my condo today, so I'm probably just going to have a can of soup or something. And then I'm probably going to do a stream tonight. And as you hear my voice, it's holding up, which I just can't be very loud. So I think as long as I talk at this level, it should be fine. And being that with direct capture, with the microphone that I have, you can hear me a lot better than the old style recording. I think that it's going to work out. So tonight I'm going to be streaming the continuation of Shadow of the Colossus. So my day 2 gameplay, basically. I've already killed the first 5 Colossi. Now we're going to move on to some of the harder ones. I actually heard that a lot of the next ones coming up are pretty difficult. So rage will probably ensue. And then, incidentally, after I finish that live stream tonight, I will be uploading some of that footage to DSP Gaming as well. Okay? Tomorrow is a special day. For those who don't know, for those who haven't been paying attention, tomorrow is April 1st. It's April Fool's Day. On April Fool's Day, I always do an April Fool's special, and this year's no exception. It's going to be a little different because I'm going to be integrating the live streaming this time around. So it all depends on how I feel tomorrow. If I feel horrible, then it might be a later stream, and later on in the day. If I feel pretty good, maybe it'll be a little bit earlier in the day, like I usually have been doing, around maybe a 2-3 p.m. Stream. But basically, the past several years, I have been addressing the best of. I said this is the best basketball game and sports game, the best survival horror game, the best music game we tackled last year. So this year we're going to tackle another best of, okay? So, I'm going to be doing a live stream of this, okay? at some point during the day tomorrow. I'm not going to promise you a time right now because of how I sound, but hopefully I'm a little bit better tomorrow. And then I'm going to also be direct capturing it, and that's going to go up on YouTube. Okay, so regardless of if you miss the stream, you will still see the April Fool's special tomorrow on YouTube. Okay, and then depending on how long that takes, I may or may not actually upload some footage of my Lego City Undercover playthrough, which I did actually start on Friday, and I am going to be uploading over the course of this week. I'm trying to find the right time to start it, and it may be tomorrow. If not, at the latest, it'll be Tuesday. Okay. So that'll be tomorrow. Also, oh, and I forgot to mention, big news, tomorrow I will be uploading the Hateful Truth on Bioshock Infinite on the King of Hate vlogs. So, jam-packed day full of content. You're going to have an April Fool's special live streamed. You're going to have those videos uploaded to YouTube, the possibility of Lego City Undercover being uploaded to YouTube, and you're going to get the Hateful Truth for Bioshock Infinite all tomorrow. A lot of content. On Tuesday, we've got a new release. It's called Defiance, and this is a MMO. It actually is a massively multiplayer online game that is both on the PC and on consoles. Now, I pre-ordered the console version, but I've been hearing some problems. I've been hearing people are having problems with the betas and the servers. People were getting kicked off the server, unable to log in. I haven't heard these problems affecting the PC version at all. And now I have the unique capability of choosing which version I want to play. Since I have a gaming PC, I have an Xbox 360, and I have the capability to both stream and direct capture from both. So right now I have the Xbox 360 version reserved. I'm probably going to pick it up. I'm going to probably attempt to play it. So there'll be a release day unboxing video on Tuesday. And I'll probably attempt to play it. But if it really sucks, if there's all these problems on launch day, I may just say F this and migrate over and buy the PC version and do it that way. But anyway, I guess what I'm trying to get at is that on Tuesday you're going to see a live stream and the debut day gameplay of Defiance. Now, this is a massively multiplayer game, so there's a chance you might actually run into me on this game, from what I'm to understand. I'm actually a little disappointed because if you don't know, this game actually ties in with a brand new series that's going to debut on the Sci-Fi Network in 2 weeks. That's the problem. It doesn't debut till April 14th. So I was like, wow, I want to watch the first episode and get immersed in this universe and then play the game. The game comes out 2 weeks before the series even premieres. So it's basically going to be a 2-week head start. And then if I really like the game, what I might actually do is start watching the series, and maybe one day a week I'll actually do Defiance gameplay where people can join in and we can do this all together. So it all depends. I have to see what the game's like. So that's coming up on Tuesday. And then, more than likely, I'll also be continuing on with the other games that I'm already playing. Lego City Undercover and or Shadow of the Colossus. We'll see what happens, which one I want to play first. But that's basically going to be the gameplay this week. I'm going to be juggling between Defiance and Lego City Undercover and Shadow of the Colossus HD, whether on stream or videos here on YouTube. That's the footage you're going to be seeing over the course of this week. Okay? In addition, I actually have several DSP Tries It videos now saved up. And what I mean is, over the course of the past few days or week, I actually went out and tried several new food items that have been heavily advertised on TV. I've seen them on the internet for a couple different places in my area. And we're talking, fast food chains that you know. So a lot of people are enjoying my DSP Tries It videos where I'm trying out these fast food items because they find out from me whether or not they're good or not. And they get to see firsthand what it looks like without spending, $5-10 for whatever item it is just to actually try it. So those videos will be coming up this week on the King of Hate vlogs. Now, I'm not promising you that I'm going to upload every single one, especially because there's one instance where I bought several items from the same place and tried them over a course of a few days. So I don't know if, every day you want to see a new item from the same place, you know what I mean? And I'm afraid that if I do a DSP Tries It every single day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, people will get burnt out on it. So you'll definitely see at least one, if not maybe two of those this week. And then, later on in the week, Saturday and Sunday, John Rambo and I will be in the New York, New Jersey area for a weekend full of fun regarding pro wrestling. Now, if you're not a fan of pro wrestling, and you haven't been following along with Smart Guys, our pro wrestling commentary show, then you probably aren't aware that we have this weekend planned, so I'm going to explain it right now. But the plan is this. We're going to leave early Saturday morning. We're going to probably be returning late Sunday into early Monday morning. What this means is that I will not be here to be uploading videos. Now, I don't want the channels to have no content over that period of time, so what I'm going to attempt to do is hopefully, with all the live streaming that I'm doing, and hopefully my voice holds out this weekend, I'll be able to accumulate once again kind of like a little bit of a stockpile of footage, so I have some extra videos of the playthroughs that I'm currently doing that I can actually continue during the weekend. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be here to upload them, but what I may do is, like, Saturday morning before I leave, put up, you know, a huge amount of videos. Like, maybe put up 20, 30 videos to upload, and those videos will just upload all day on Saturday. They won't go in playlists, but they will upload all day on Saturday, and so there will be a lot of new footage for you to watch all day Saturday into Sunday. Now, what John and I are going to attempt to do on this trip is film with my camera, which I'm going to bring with me, and now it's reminding me that my batteries are kind of starting to die. Maybe I should order a new one on like rush shipping for this week. But regardless, I'm going to bring my camera with me, and John and I are going to be vlogging during the whole trip. So on the road, when we go to get food, every event that we go to, even if they tell me that I can't film, I want to see what I can do, if I could sneak stuff through. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So what is the agenda for this weekend? Well, first of all, we're going to be attending a Ring of Honor house show, which is actually not really a house show because they are going to be doing a TV taping at it, okay? So we're going to be at the Ring of Honor TV taping for whatever their next slew of shows are, and that's going to be Saturday afternoon. Then we're actually going to go to the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony, which is being held at Madison Square Garden Saturday night. So I'm going to see what kind of footage we can get during that portion. And of course, anything we do during the day, food-wise or whatever. That night, I'm going to see if it's possible to upload some of those videos to the King of Hate vlogs. I don't know if it's going to be possible. The internet could be very, very high chance that since there's going to be so many people in that area of New York, New Jersey, everyone using the internet, we're going to be at a hotel, it's probably not going to be great internet anyway, that's going to be very slow and very hard to upload videos. But I'm going to do my damnedest to let everyone know, first of all, via Twitter and Facebook, if we can, and then if we do, I'm going to try to get as much up as possible from that day. Then Sunday, on our agenda, in early afternoon, we're going to be attending WWE Fan Access, which is their kind of fan festival interactive thing where you go in, you can actually see and meet with the WWE superstars. There's going to be live wrestling going on. There's going to be all kinds of stuff going on. So we're going to be attending that. And I don't know if they're going to allow cameras. I hope they will, but if not, you know, we'll still be doing vlogs about what we saw and did there. And then we have some time to kill during the day, and then we're going to go attend Wrestlemania at that Sunday night. So then we're actually going to drive straight home. John Rambo's decided he wants to drive straight home from Wrestlemania. He's driving, so that's his choice. So I'm not going to be home till the wee hours of the morning on Monday. So chances are what I'll actually do is when I get home, try to get some videos uploading to the King of Hate vlogs, especially if I hadn't had a chance to upload any on Saturday. Now, I can't make a promise that it's going to work. I can't make a promise of anything, but we're going to try to get those videos up so you have the whole coverage of the weekend, okay? And then, of course, depending on how all that went, depending on, you know, if we got home at a decent hour, on Monday, I will have more continuing gameplay, more streams and more gameplay. We're just going to pick up and resume, okay? So, it'll probably be whatever games I'm still playing. I'm sure I won't have beaten all 3 of the games that I'll be playing. I'm not even sure if Defiance has an ending, being that it's an MMO. So there's a very big possibility that I'll still be playing a lot of the games that I'm playing now. If anything, I might have beaten Shadow of the Colossus by then, simply because it's a shorter game. And that's really it. That's the schedule. Now, next week is a unique week because there's actually no new releases. That's right. This is the week, it's the bye week, where basically no new games are being released at all that are of any interest to me anyway. So what I may do is, I have a couple options here. I'm either going to play the game that got number 2 in the polls for Retro Replay in the last poll, and it actually was Resident Evil Director's Cut that got number 2 in the polls. So I may go ahead and play that. I'm definitely going to play it in the near future because it's gotten number 2 in the past 2 polls, and that's unfair to people who voted for it to say, oh, well, it still got number 2, so screw it. And obviously there's a lot of interest there, so it should definitely be a candidate for consideration, one of the next games I play. But obviously having an entire other week, the rest of the week, that might not hold me over the whole week, and therefore what I may do is in the next several days, in fact I may even just do it this afternoon, I'm going to create a new poll on thekingofhate.com where you can vote for the next game, whether it's Retro Replay or a game that I've never played before, but I'm going to put the poll up because I've got some really interesting new ideas for everyone. I'm going to have some that are holdovers from the last time, things like Uncharted 1, fan favorites that people wanted me to see, but I've got a couple really interesting new additions that I want to add to the list, okay? So it's going to be fun. I may do it today. If I do it, I'll tweet about it. I'll tweet, and that'll also go to Facebook. If not, I may even make a special vlog about it, but if not, it'll be up in the next several days, this poll, because I want people to vote on it at least for a few days before I may run out of stuff to play next week, and then I have to make a decision spur of the moment. So the bottom line is, when I come home from Wrestlemania, continuing whatever playthroughs I'm still in the middle of, I might start Resident Evil Director's Cut, and then I need a new game to start playing, and therefore that's what the new poll's going to be voting on, okay? Excuse me. Gee, I almost made it through a video without burping, can you believe it? Alright, so that's it for the weekend preview for March 31st, 2013. Happy Easter again, everyone. Thanks a lot for your continued support, your continued views. By the way, views this week were very good with BioShock Infinite. A little bit worried about this week now coming up because there's not any major crazy release that everyone's waiting for, but I'm hoping that with Shadow of the Colossus, with some Lego City in there, with the new game Defiance, that people will still be entertained, especially with the live streams. And of course, tomorrow, be here for the April Fool's special. You either can't catch the live stream when I do it, you gotta be at DSP Gaming to watch. The April Fool's special is always a fan favorite, and I know that everyone will really enjoy it. So definitely check that out, okay? And trust me, this time around, you're not gonna want to miss the April Fool's special. I'm talking directly to you. You're not gonna want to miss it, I promise. Okay, thanks a lot, everyone. I'm actually now going to literally encode and try to get this uploaded so that I'm then going to start filming Hateful Truth, get stuff done, so that I can try to get a stream going later tonight. So, thanks a lot. I'll see you for lots of new gameplay this week. Maybe I'll meet some of you guys at the WrestleMania this weekend, who knows, but thanks a lot, and I'll see you later.